Hey, ask for stuff. That's the topic for today. There's a saying, closed mouths don't get fed. I think that's a saying. But I do think that if you ask for stuff, you do get more stuff, right? Like right now, I have the 4D vision workshop at CVPR, right? Really cool stuff. But the camera ready deadline where it's basically like, hey, this is the final paper we send out to people to look at. Was May 11th. I might have my exams till May 14th. I was like, okay, how can I have a situation where I'm working on the revisions for my paper, but I'm also studying for my exams like really hard. I was like, okay, let me try and see what I can do. Send an email to the organizer, hey, can I move my deadline to some May date? I had a specific one in mind, but they remember right now, and they said yeah, right. And honestly, I was really worried because this is my first like major AI research conference, so it could easily be a situation where it's like, hey, can I move my things? Like, hey, let's actually look back on why we accepted this student to the conference or the workshop, and they say actually they don't even like you that much, like they don't even bother about the deadline. That was a real situation in my head. But like if I abided by that logic, that outcome, I wouldn't have asked for the deadline, and I would have been in a tricky situation where it gets to May 10th, May 11th, right? And I'm working on the thing. I'm almost like, oh shit, having my exam, my CMSC 216 exam tomorrow, right? Like I'm trying to do both. I'm doing both really badly, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna ask for the deadline because my back is against the wall, right? So it was going to be the same. I don't know. It's like the outcome, if I didn't ask right now, would have been worse ultimately. Because if I'm asking closer to the deadline, that's a bit more tricky. I just think it applies to a lot more stuff in life. I think that's a philosophy I've had for a long time now, like for the past 19, almost 20 years of I've just accepted that asking for stuff, even when it's awkward, ultimately leads to a better outcome. Um, and it does help me get stuff that like it does give me an advantage in certain situations. Like since I'm willing to bear the awkwardness of a situation more than other people, I'm able to get an edge. Like if I'm in the classroom, somebody will say, "Hey, can I actually just have the answer or whatever?" Or if I'm in the airport, I need like something done in the airport that's unconventional. And I know that there's a social contract. I'm still able to say, okay, the outcome I want is beyond that social contract. So how can we get past that? I'm willing to like bear the awkwardness, like saying, hey, can we actually just do this? And funny enough, most people are actually willing um to break social contracts if there's like a good like if there's a good enough reason, like if there's an outcome that they haven't really thought of, because a lot of these stuff's like, okay, yeah, we can do it. Even with restaurants, if you go to a certain restaurant, you're just not a jerk and a nice person, I think you can actually just do this unconventional thing for whatever reason. People will do it. I think it applies to research, it applies to work, it applies to startups, I imagine, and just everything in general. So I don't take the risk and just ask for stuff. Even when it comes to like, asking people for stuff as well. Like that one's like it's less like worrisome because like, oh, just like, hey, can you help me with this? Like that's nothing crazy gonna happen there, but like still just asking in general is always a good thing to do. But besides that, I have nothing else to say, so have a great day.